We did. Been in trouble.
Yeah, why you ain't streaming?
Mommy bugs him all the time. Mommy spent the night with him like 3 nights in a row, and that probably bugs him. You should have no.
No, it shows up on my TV.
When he was.
No, I actually like it. Oh, I don't have that. No, I got that off. No, it just pops up when someone jumps in the street.
To help him when he was throwing up and whatnot, he couldn't get up, baby.
Yeah, no. Somebody's already in there right now.
He probably get up a lot. Ask him. You can ask him.
I'm ready.
Ask him.
This would be,
Pick it up! 180! Switch up! Switch up!
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
this would be the game where I
quick
have
hitter
a
inside, but that one
development
was
trait
swallowed
upgrade.
up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Linebacker. I think it takes him to a
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, tighten down, tighten down. There you go. Check! Check! Move! Check! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, exit! Lucky!
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Get up! 180! Ran, touch! Hey, 58 is the mic. Go, 58 is the mic. And the ball. 58. Five. 58, come on. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 58.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Touchdown, but I doubt it.
13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle.
He's only, I think he's 1 year in the league, 2 years. And I benched Earl Thomas.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Young and faster.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Getting hurt.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'll be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Hey, alert 3. Check 3. Shift, watch the shift. Hurry.
On 2nd down, Cook. And not a lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
You get a lot
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Check 26, check 26.
Now Jackson.
Oh, see what I'm saying?
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver.
I wanted to go out and around the red nose that brought me in. And then
they were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Throwing on 2nd down. Trubisky, the screen pass here to Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 21st touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Cook with a first down and much more.
No, come on.
All the way down to the frame. A big play there out of Cook. 48 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Come on, bring it out, man. Come on. I'm going to use my right analog stick. I'm going to try.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed.
Griffin makes tackles when I'm not controlling him.
Yeah, we know it would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
It's just everything else he has, like the tone,
14-7
and
our score. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Cohen. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Oh, I couldn't throw
He's
it.
got his tight end, Burton. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's why. He was in a flat. I had Chi-Town on a 3-and-out.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Nope. No, we need to see it coming.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
You're the only one that's ran it.
All things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second and 5.
Oh, he got me in the Texas.
Trubisky gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen.
Bitch!
And he gets it
I'm like, oh, I got him on the flat.
Nope.
Nope.
Just shy of the 30.
Good route, good pickup for a 1st down yardage.
Dude, that play is so
OP,
though.
Tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that,
like,
especially
hard
if
for
you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Ready? Check 31. Check 31.
Now it's Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen.
Almost had you
Everyone's going to
motherfucker.
be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Pick one, babe. 1, 2, or 3. 3. Okay. 3 it is.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And an alley to run. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play.
Oh, yeah.
A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first
him on a blitz.
He's got Burton here.
Safety.
And he is in. Touchdown.
Oh, like he's running inside zone.
3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky as the Bears push further out in front. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback.
Right.
Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, nice move.
Nice try. You tried
And he'll take it back to about the
trying to hit me,
19-yard line.
motherfucker. You mother bitches.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. Alert flare.
On second down, it's Cook. Limited running room. He should get about 3 to the 21.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
45. Mike, 45. Record. Watch the ship.
On third down, Jackson.
Wow. Yo.
He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Come on, white boy. Come on, white boy. Yo, I forgot I did max protection on the O-line. So I took my running back off of his Texas route.
79 yards. As his guys are back within a single score.
He tried to jump.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
His eyes got too big. He got too excited.
That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
A little slide over there, man. A little slide. Yeah.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Not college. Tell them, Shy. It's not college.
To start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
You had like 3 options, not even gonna lie, on that one play to hit.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
I'd rather I lose. It's technically a win. I scored 14.
The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton.
Got the ball.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I got a fan base.
14 yards into Chicago, first down. Trubisky now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. 10 yards on the pickup.
Does Cohen got that first one free Jeep thing?
That was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job. And then some people doing a little bit
I got that on Austin
offensive
Eckler.
linemen and tight ends, they're expected to
that
block.
first juke is
But the
dirty.
wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football.
No! This dude rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. The hell?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I'm going to hit you all day.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the
What's up with
business.
the animation not giving me the
And
guy
he'll be
close
brought
to the
down
ball?
inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Got to do better.
Lock in.
QB, come on. And 58 is a mic. Go 58.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Now they go screen. It's complete.
What the hell was that animation?
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's
Zoomy
third
pass.
down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Oh my God, Shy.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that
It's
sets
giving
up
me the
a first
animation
and
out of
goal.
reach.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many highlights in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the...
And the pressure will
What
get
is the
to him.
flag?
He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's...
Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. Now Trubisky. Yeah, that's caught.
It was tough.
Touchdown. It's the
Red
tight
zone.
end, Trey Burton. Trey Burton. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
Versus
As
like the 3 or
Bears push
something.
further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even good.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Yeah.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So
That's
we've
a
come
disgrace.
to halftime and what's already a
He is not
two-touchdown
that worthy.
game. As we send you down to Orlando,
No
where Jonathan
way.
Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
There's
all right,
no
Coach,
way.
thank you, and we welcome everyone back for
Trade him to me. I'm just going to put him on the
3.
bench.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
Oh, I had him last year in our league with the Texans. And got
The Bears
developing
offense
great.
ready to go for their
Got hurt
next
for 8
drive.
weeks.
They built a
Came
good
back,
first half lead. Now
started
they have a
developing
chance to
again.
hang on to it.
Out for
What I'm thinking
like
is
72
that
weeks.
the offensive staff
Yeah.
spent
I'm like,
the
yo, I can't get this dude to
entire halftime
develop
just working
and-
with them on
Fuck.
here's
That's the
what
same
we
year my
think
cousin
they're going to do to
Redbone-
attack us in the
I
second
think he had
half.
Baker Mayfield.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but
Browns.
be prepared
Yeah,
for some
Baker had a
change-ups.
career-ending
We're
injury.
going to see them when we kick it off in the second
Yeah,
half.
yeah,
They
and the
handle
video
any
came like,
adjustments
bro,
that
we
might
got to
be
be
made defensively. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
It was crazy, dude.
Trubisky will throw.
Career-ending output.
What?
They'll tussle for
What?
it. This is going to be caught. 23
Bro, I'm
yards
user
to
lurking
pick
you
up
and
there.
everything, dog.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where
Yo,
guys
and
are
that's
available
the dude I need to
and
go
put the
for an
ball on the
upgrade.
receiver
That was
before
his
any
one
defender
pick
can
that
step
he
up and
needed.
fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Good juke. That motherfucker's so
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A huge play
But
there for
still, I
Chicago.
don't care who that is.
44
That is a
yards
pick.
on the ground. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game.
And he's
Caught me
got his
again
man.
twice.
That's
Twice
Robinson.
where you made safety.
Touchdown Bears.
Touchdown.
Allen Robinson with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. As the Bears push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting
You got
on getting
Aaron
into the
Lynch
game a little bit
on your
more, right?
fucking
Maybe
kick
they
on
get the
special
first score.
teams.
That doesn't happen. It looks almost
break
insurmountable,
his ankle.
but it's
Come here.
not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start
So crazy
pushing
how he's shedding.
and try and get back to where you were.
Both
to
of my
start the half.
tackles are in the top 5 in the league. He's just shedding them like they're just fucking pancakes.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
We want it. Come to my work.
Here's Jackson to throw again. This will be
Oh, he
caught
could have
by
kept
Brown.
running.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And I read
People worry
that
about throwing
late
the
as
out route
fuck.
because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's Jackson to throw.
No way, it's a lob.
And he goes down. Clinton Dix making the safety blitz look easy.
I'm not even watching my receiver. I was watching my D-line. I knew he was going to break.
Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. This is brought in at the 21.
Oh, we got Aaron Lynch kicking returns too.
17 yards.
Christ.
And the Bears take over.
That's a big white boy back there too. You got it. Back up tight end.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sail, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
No.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Alert, 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 alert. Shoot, shoot.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. With it is Brown.
Oh.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Give me.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. It's Eckler again. Got some room at the 30. He's
really? You're going to be that slow of a turd, you fucking piece of shit?
Taken down at the
He's at 93.
And he takes this all the way
There's
down
no
to the Bears'
way.
34. Well, they know they've got a good starter. Now the guy coming in to spell him shows he can run it pretty good as well.
And I think he appreciates the starter, wearing people down, tiring them out a little bit. He took full advantage, didn't he? Came in with fresh legs and carried the ball.
Now I can make it play harder.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Running.
Check, 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 check.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh, you got me. You got me. You're dirty.
Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And an alley to run. sheds off the tackle. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But it used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, summertime and the living is easy. Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
They play each other.
Now Trubisky to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen.
Dude, I can't hit
stick
nobody on your team.
On the chalk and the 20.
I couldn't even hit stick your coach.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears.
I was just hoping he wasn't going to go deep with it.
There to make the grab as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Broadcast suits it well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them...
I see you hit sticking already. I wasn't even past the line of scrimmage.
Finish off the drive. That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They run it again.
2,200.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
52,000.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
Well, I mean, Khalil Mack makes it easy.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Say. 45's the mic. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
Whoop! Get out of bounds.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
I got you. Come on, try.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I have no idea, I guess.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Watch safety green.
Cook following the penalty. Room to run past midfield. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as the guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if the...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. He'll get this to Eckler. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Chargers up there. Hey, what?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you've won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, a team put 70. I actually saw that happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's listen now. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
No gain, and it's 2nd down.
I was trying to run it, but it was a play action. I didn't realize it was RPO. So I'm kind of glad it didn't work out.
Let's get the ball. Check 50. Check 50. Check your backer. Check your backer. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On 2nd down now. It's Cook down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. Here's Jackson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now Tucker to add the PAT.
That Cardinal guy the other day. There's no way. He shouldn't.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
I'm over here trying to be fancy and pad stats early, and it caught me.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape. So I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
He's out.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now Brown. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They've gone to the 4th quarter now in Dallas. And the Giants are starting to pull away in that one. A win would be just their 2nd of the year if they could hold on. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
run. Why do you do that? You run and stop.
And he goes down.
Run.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
45. Mike,
Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the gun, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
I watched him come on. Yeah, I seen him too.
Well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Here we go, G. Get off the field.
L1. That's what I do, yeah. Absolutely.
On fourth down, Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's going to take this one back.
I'm looking downfield at the receiver and the button come across.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Check 24. Watch 24. 18.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to fourth down. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further.
Early.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even
I couldn't drop back or nothing.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24.
Khalil Mack is untouched every time. On the right side, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want?"
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Jackson. That'll be complete to Cook. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Ravens.
No, not Cook. No, no way.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Jackson on first down.
Over the top.
Got a man. It's Brown. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Jackson now hitting on 2/3 of his passes. 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10.
Really?
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. One last shot for Jackson.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 25. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Yeah, they can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bears, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Detroit on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they suffered just their second loss as they dropped to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
It works, man.
I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge.
Booby.
Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room.
It was, I don't think I got him because... Bro, I have no idea. And I thought to myself the same thing. Of course, you would be up for a development trade against a user. That's just my luck. He didn't get it, though. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on. That's because I neutralized him, is what it said.
Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon.
But who? I forgot. Yeah, he had a...
No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from
he's still a star.
Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody...